Cuttlefish pass a test designed for toddlers. Cuttlefish only live for about 2 years. Yet they can pass the marshmallow test. It's a classic test designed for human toddlers. A child is offered a marshmallow and promised a second one. But to get the second one, they must refrain from eating the first for 15 minutes. The test measures the ability to delay gratification. Those kids who can do it are better at planning. They're usually more successful as adults. The marshmallow test is often adjusted for animals. For cuttlefish, it revolved around shrimp. Shrimp is their preferred food. 6 cuttlefish were placed in a tank with 2 enclosed chambers. The chambers had transparent doors, so the animals could see inside. In the chambers were snacks, king prawn, and grass shrimp. The doors had symbols on them. A circle meant the door would open straight away. A triangle meant the door would open after a delay of 10 to 130 seconds. A square used for control meant the door stayed closed. In the test, the prawn was placed behind the open door. The shrimp was only accessible after a delay. If the cuttlefish went for the prawn, the shrimp was removed. In the control group, the shrimp remained inaccessible. All of the cuttlefish in the test condition decided to wait for the shrimp. But in the control group, the animals didn't wait. That's an astonishing level of cognition and planning. Scientists think it helps cuttlefish avoid risks. They spend most of their time camouflaging and motionless. The slow-moving cephalopods are vulnerable to predators, so this meticulous planning helps them optimize foraging. Another stunning cuttlefish ability is perfect recall. Their memory stays perfect until they die. Cuttlefish can remember everything they've ever experienced. A cuttlefish remembers what, where, and when it ate. This memory helps it make decisions. This is called episodic memory. In humans, it declines with age. Episodic memory is powered by the hippocampus. This part of the brain deteriorates with age. Cuttlefish, however, don't have a hippocampus. Their brain structure is dramatically different to ours. Learning and memory rely on the vertical lobe. This part of the brain doesn't deteriorate until the last 2 days. But how did scientists find that out? They marked a spot in the cuttlefish tank with a flag. The animals were trained to approach it. The researchers put different foods at different flag spots. This was done after specific periods of time. Once again, there were 2 types of food, glass shrimp and king prawn. This went on for 4 weeks. The feeding locations were unique each day. There was no pattern to remember. Then the cuttlefish were tested on their recall abilities. They all remembered which food would be available at which spot. They also remembered the feeding times. They followed the flags to choose the best meal. This superpower is important for cuttlefish. These animals never mate with the same partner twice. To achieve that, they have to recognize their exes. Cuttlefish have also demonstrated some arithmetic skills. In one study, 1-month-old cuttles were presented with 2 boxes. One box held 4 shrimp and the other held 5. All the cuttlefish chose the one with 5 shrimp to eat from. It took them a split second to decide. When there were more than 5 shrimp, they took more time. It means they physically counted the shrimp before making a decision. That's the level of arithmetic skills of a 1-year-old human.